Hey everybody, what's up? This is Cam with Danomics. I am super excited about this video because today we are releasing our new AI assistant, PetroDan. So what is PetroDan? It's a first of its kind petrophysics AI that utilizes a combination of Danomics specific knowledge, best practices in the Danomics software, and combines that with a base LLM to recommend petrophysical parameters to you. The best way to understand exactly what PetroDan can do is see what it looks like in action. All right, so here I have a project in the Powder River Basin, and I'm ready to do an interpretation. I've already gone through and I've set up some basics. I built out my stratigraphy, and now I'm ready to start with the interpretation. And I know in this area it suffers from some washout problems. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to go in and do some bad hole identification and repair. So by default, Danomics just flags your bad hole based on a density cutoff. But what I want to do is I want to do a more robust analysis. So I'm going to ask PetroDan to help me with this. All I need to do is come up here and click on this little AI sparkle icon and click the Run Analysis button. And when I do this, what it does is PetroDan goes off and he checks out the petrophysical equations and parameters inside Danomics, looks at some of the curve statistics, looks at some of our recommended best practices, and then comes back with an answer for us. And so here we go. We can see that we now have our Danalysis completed here. And it tells us where this well is located. It's up in Campbell County, Wyoming. It penetrates a standard Cretaceous sequence here in the Powder River Basin. And it talks about some of the formations that we have here. And then for a whole host of parameters here, it recommends activating these, and it gives some reasoning on why we should activate them. So I am going to apply these recommendations. You can choose which ones to apply specifically, but here we go. We've now updated this, and you can see it's turned on our caliper rugosity, our D-row max. It's turned on our MFE max and our DT max criterion, as well as activating the parameters to pad our bad hole and blend with our repaired curve. And you can see now we have our washout repair in here. So that is a quick example there of what PetroDan can do for us. Now, we have given PetroDan some specific tuning for a number of the standard interpretation modules here in Danomics. So he's not just limited to helping us with bad hole. I could come in and say, hey, PetroDan, can you help me with my clay volume? So let's see what he can do here. So once again, I'm going to click the sparkle icon and then click Run Analysis. And, once again, the information about the well, the parameters that have already been set, and some basic curve statistics are being sent across. Dan is analyzing these, and once again, will come back to us with some suggestions. And what we can see is that Dan has made a number of suggestions about lithology and setting things such as our gamma ray clean and clay parameters. And so here what we see is it's going to set the primary lithology as a sandstone lithology, and that is correct for this area. But it's also making the exceptions that the Mowry and the Niobrara are organic shells. So it's setting that for us. And it's also making some gamma ray clean and clay parameter recommendations. Once again, I'm going to accept all of these because I think they're pretty good. And now we have got our updated interpretation, and what we can see is if we look at this for a formation like the Niobrara and the Mowry, we can see that Dan has performed a custom interpretation there, flagging this as an organic shell for us. All right, so that is just a sneak peek into how you can use PetroDan to help get you off on a better foot when you are starting your interpretations. Um, and I just want to let you know that in addition to the PetroDan assistant that we have built into the Danomics CPI, we also have an enterprise version of PetroDan that is an entirely autonomous agent that is capable of working across thousands of wells. So with the enterprise AI, uh, you know, the agent is able to go out, look at your key well, build an interpretation on that, and then go through and give every well its own custom interpretation on a module by module basis, utilizing a combination of the functionality that's within Danomics and Danomics best practices to help you get grid ready and interpretation ready results. And some of the other benefits of using the enterprise AI is that you have access to doing custom fine tunes, choosing which uh, base model you want for the LLM, putting in your own system prompts to better help deliver results that are in line with your expectations, and you can customize the statistics that go into that, so that way you can use PetroDan in a truly customizable way. If you want to learn more, you can reach out to me directly at sales@danomics.com, and I will be happy to show you how PetroDan can help with your workflows. And especially if you're interested in that enterprise AI, I can review with you how we can get your company up and running on it. Thanks, everybody, and happy interpreting.